Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Martin with Belleville Auto Spa, and this video is going to be a review of Koch Chemie's Reactivation Shampoo. Now, this is the first product I have gotten from Koch Chemie. It is a newer product they just released. This is a acid wash descaling shampoo. Now, I know you're probably wondering what the hell's going on here. I'm going to get to that in a minute. But first, let's show the shampoo so you can see the label. So descaling, basically, for hard water, mineral buildup, things of that nature, or especially in the winter time, if you got a lot of salt buildup on your car, this will neutralize and remove all of that. So there is the information. So yeah, hydrophilic dirt such as dust, lime scale, and salts are removed by washing with reactivation shampoo because it's acidic, and this is a lower acid than most. It also has, you can peel back the layer on the label on here. See what's back there. It says open. More information. That's just in other languages. Okay. Anyways, yeah, I've been hesitant to try out Koch Chemie, Koch Chemie, Koch Chemie, however you want to say it. I know it should be, I guess, Koch Chemie, but Koch Chemie seems to, it rolls off the tongue in English easier. It's a German company. I know it should be Koch Chemie because if you're familiar with firearms, there's the company H&K, Heckler and Koch. But we're just going to say Koch Chemie. It's easier to say. So yeah, it's an acid wash shampoo. Now, what's going on here? If you haven't guessed, we've got a pH meter to test the pH of this, plus some other soaps to compare it to. So its competitors in the market right now, what I don't have here is Fireball has a soap called pH3, their acid soap, but Fireball only sells it on their website. Generally, I avoid testing products that can't be purchased elsewhere. A few exceptions, usually like the smaller companies that are just starting up. Obviously, they haven't gotten into larger distribution yet. But Fireball's been around for a long time. You can't find their, I mean, I guess you can find their products on Carzilla, but it's a Canadian site. I don't even know if the pH3 shampoo, maybe it is. Maybe I need to test it out. I don't know. Getting off track. Anyways, so we've got a pH tester. So we're going to test, these are all acidic shampoos. So this is Atom Strip Wash, the new acid formulation. It says salt remover, pre-soak, and acidic wash. We got CarPro Descale, which is currently a fan favorite for acid shampoos, and we got CarPro Reset just as something to test to show that the pH meter can test other pH levels. So we're going to test the water that we're going to be using first. So the water has a pH of about almost 9. So my water is a bit alkaline here, which apparently is a good thing, people say. So we're going to pour some water in each one of these. Sorry if my arm is blocking the view. There. Get you some in there. And get you some in there. Now these are all at different dilution ratios. Descale is 1 to 100. Koch Chemie is 1 to 200. This says 2 to 3 ounce. So I'm just going to add a drop basically. This isn't going to be the most accurate because I'm not going for perfect, but it's just to show you the pH level differences between them. So Reset is more concentrated than Descale. So I'll need a little bit of Reset. Now I do have a complaint about Koch Chemie's bottle. Their bottle design makes it difficult to pour without spilling. So it's a nitpick, but not that big of a deal. Also, their bottles don't come sealed, which I found odd. Alright, got everything mixed in. There's a different finger for each one. Alright, so regular water. close to 9, so 8.9, almost 9. We test out CarPro Reset. Also 8.9, so Reset pH balance, but it's not exactly pH neutral. It is more on the alkaline side. It explains why it cleans so well. CarPro Descale, 3.4, 3.5-ish, and that goes right with what Avi, the owner, showed as well. So Descale, definitely acidic. No, I brought the pH down, rinsing in here. Adams, 2.9 to 3. So Adams is a bit more acidic than Descale. And Koch Chemie, got a 2, 2.3. Keeps going down the more I shake it. So it's about a 2. Now, Koch Chemie says when it's diluted properly, you get a pH of about 3. The product itself is a pH of 1, so definitely the most acidic out of the bunch. But that's just something interesting I wanted to show. Anyways, on to the main event. We're going to be testing out how it is in a foam cannon and how it is when in a bucket, obviously. Move these other products out of the way. Make some room. After I made a mess on the table, we'll keep these out because this is the competition. Now, between strip wash and descale, I like descale better than strip wash. Descale foam's better, it's just more pleasant to use, more concentrated. Adams is cheap if you need something in a pinch, and it's always available. Descale goes out of stock frequently. Let's try out Reactivation Shampoo. I got this from Detailed Image. You can also get it from Koch Chemie USA's website. If you buy it from Detailed Image, I do have a 10% off discount code in the description below if you want to try that out. Works for just about every chemical on the website, at least. Appliances is a different story, but Detailed Image is a good retailer to buy from. So let me go fill up the foam cannon. I'm going to use the M&JJC Foam Cannon S 3.0, and we'll see how this does on the out of a foam cannon. All right, so we got the foam cannon here. I'm not using hot water. I got about 500 milliliters, so 1 to 100 would be about 50 milliliters. So 1 to 200 is at about 25 milliliters. So hopefully I can measure this accurately. It doesn't have to be exact though, guys, just getting ballpark. But good to know that this stuff is concentrated, because I know pretty much Koch Chemie and CarPro, they're direct competitors, whether they want to admit it or not. They have, same type of products, that, high-end boutique professional type feel. They have larger sizes available as well if you want to buy. Koch Chemie only seems to sell in 1 liter. CarPro sells in 500 or 1 liter. 500 milliliters, that is. But my point being, so CarPro Reset, Koch Chemie's competition for that is their Gentle Snow Foam. Gentle Snow Foam is not very well concentrated, so it looks like they took some of that advice and they really concentrated Reactivation Shampoo, because Reactivation Shampoo is more concentrated than Descale, whereas Reset was more concentrated than Gentle Snow Foam. Anyways, we're about at that dilution ratio. Let's get over to the car and see how this stuff foams. Now, I know from here the car doesn't look dirty. The car's been through some rainstorms. It's been a couple weeks since I cleaned it. If you look up close, you can see the dust and dirt on it. Now, this car is ceramic coated with Ryan West Industries 7H ceramic coating, which is a multi-layer coating, but I only put 1 layer on it. But the car, what's nice is, good self-cleaning properties. So the flat panels, or the water rolls off, is nice. But you can see we got some, well, you can see that some streaks here, some streaks there from the water runoff. So it's definitely some mineral deposits building up in the car. So the stuff is perfect for that. So that's what we're going to see if it takes that kind of stuff off. It should. Normal soap normally does, but this definitely should. All right, here we go. It is on max foam. Doesn't go any tighter than that. Beautiful. And stuff lays on thick. I'm definitely happy with that foam, needless to say. But anyways, I'm going to get the rest of this car foam down, let it dwell. We'll come back, we'll see how it rinses off. And while it's dwelling, I just wanted to describe the smell. The smell is like, it's kind of like this minty herbal smell, I guess. Like, smells like you just walked into like a herbal shop, or, you know, like those essential oils or oil burners people use. That's kind of like, I don't know what the smell is. I'm terrible with smells. Don't ask me. Like, I don't know if patchouli, thyme. I have no idea. But that's the best I can describe it. It's like a minty herbal scent. So we'll let this dwell a little bit more. You can see it's doing good, clinging, slowly running down, pulling all that dirt and mineral deposits and everything down. So far so good. We're going to see how it rinses. Given this is not a dedicated snow foam, I expect it to rinse rather easily. The only time when something doesn't rinse as easily that I say that is okay is for something that's intended to be used as a foam and not as a bucket wash. Where this is not intended, well, it's not that it's not intended, but its primary use is hand washing, not foaming. But we're detailers. One thing we do is pre-wash with foam. We also like to have fun, so there's that. All right, yeah, works good. Rinses pretty easily. I wasn't fighting it and having to sit in any particular area. So I'm gonna finish getting this thing rinsed off, and then we will bucket wash. See how the soap feels under the mitt. All right, so into the wash bucket. Now I didn't look up 200 to 1 in ounces. This is a 3.5 gallon bucket. Says, what does it say? It says 50 milliliters to 10 liters. So I'm going to do 30 milliliters. That's about an ounce in 3.5 gallons. So definitely not 10 liters. But, you know, maybe that's going to be a little strong. Not that big of a deal. But that is some great dilution ratio. Absolutely. Got that done. Put this bottle back up. Now, a lot of you are probably better with math than I am. Go ahead and leave in the comments what 200 to 1 would be for 3.5 gallons of water. And then call me stupid. We definitely got good foam there. So, got the bucket all sudsed up. Let's get over. I'm going to change the camera angle back to the car. All right, so I realized 30 milliliters wasn't enough. I added another 50 because I did my math, and it should be about 15 milliliters or 15 liters of water in here. So definitely more richer suds, but let me see if the slickness is any better. Since I already washed the car, I'm just going to go over the side of this bucket. Slickness improved a little bit, nothing drastic. More side of this bucket, yeah. But yeah, I didn't want to put the video out without trying that again. But yeah, no, still a good product. I mean, I didn't think it was bad. Just realized I didn't put enough soap in. So there we are. And we're going to see how this feels washing the vehicle. All right, here we go. Hopefully the camera doesn't fall over. All right. So again, we got that smell. Now, slickness wise, you may have seen my video recently of, what was it? 3D Ultimate Wash. This definitely doesn't have that level of slickness, but it doesn't feel like it's grabbing or pulling, so that's good. Definitely feels like, you know, it's moving along. Not very sudsy on the surface, but not a big deal. Go rinse. More soap in here. There we go. That's more sudsy. Probably just didn't get enough into the mitt compared to the water, but it moves along nicely. Again, this isn't any kind of record-breaking, wow, that's super slick, but nothing alarming either. So it definitely works well in that regard. Now before, where I showed you that water runoff, you could see the as the water ran down the panel, it would show a water line. So I'm going to see if that's still there when I'm rinsing off. All right. Let's rinse. And yeah, that water line's gone. It was like right under here. There's another one under the mirror. So you don't see the water running off, trailing along that same line anymore. Which means that residue's gone, so it washed it off. I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't. But I always want to make sure, you know. So yeah, good stuff. No complaints there. Definitely got a good good shampoo. Let's go for the final thoughts. All right, so Koch Chemie Reactivation Shampoo. Definitely a good product here. I got no complaints about it. I do like that it's more concentrated than Descale, so it is going to stretch twice as far as Descale will, because it's twice as concentrated. You know, neither of these are as cheap as Adam Strip Wash, but use what you got to use. Adam Strip Wash, though, while it does work for minerals and everything, Descale tends to work a little bit better, and I believe this, you know, there's going to have to be more testing done, more user experience, but this looks like it's going to be right there with Descale. Now, I will say the richness of the foam lather is not as nice as Descale, and the slickness under the mitt is not quite as nice as Descale, but it doesn't mean that it's bad. It's just Descale is a step up, but you get more for your value. So it's really going to depend on the price. Now, Descale you can get from CarPro US or Detailed Image with 10% off using my codes below. This you can get from Detailed Image 10% off. This isn't on Amazon yet. This is on Amazon. This is also on Amazon. So I'll post all those links below. But hopefully you enjoyed the video. Give me a thumbs up if you do. If you did, I get tongue twisted, sorry. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you like, whether you like Harpo or Koch Chemie more, and what your favorite product from them is. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, don't forget. And I will see you all in the next video. Keep them clean. Have a good one.